Today I'm going to talk to you about Tata as a son about his father. And I'm going to talk to you by telling you some small episodes, small stories which left a lasting impression on me and which defined the relationship that we had. My father was 40 years older than me. So really it would be too much to say that we were friends in any way. However, there was a kind of bonding which you will see through these small stories. First of all, my father was a very honest man, and telling the truth was of extreme importance to him. I remember story very early in my childhood when he had got me a cricket set and I had insisted on a particular kind of ball. However, as luck would have it, I lost the ball that day. When I came home, he asked me about it, and I lied to him, telling him that the ball was with the rest of the cricket set. My father, however, guessed that I was not being entirely honest, and so insisted on my producing the ball. It was the only time that he slapped me. After slapping me, he told me that the slap, I should understand, was not for having lost the ball, but for having told the lie. It was a lesson which I learned very early. When I grew up a little bit more and he wanted me to join the factory, one day he asked me to drive to a factory in Ichal Karanji, which belonged to Mr. Kulkarni. The factory produced auto parts, but the unique thing about that factory was that each one of their employees was paid at that time 1,000 rupees, which was a princely sum, and each one of them had their own two-wheeler, a Luna. It was an early lesson which he wanted me to imbibe. And I still remember him telling me that no one would grudge me luxuries in life if I made sure that my employees were well off. I don't know how much truth there was to this, but it was what he believed in, and it was the way I ran my own operations when I took over the factory. As I got older, there was the issue of smoking. I started smoking quite early when I was, I think, 16 years old or 17 years old. And my mother came to know of this. She and my sister were very agitated, and they told me that they were going to complain to my father and that I would be in trouble when he came back in the evening.